Let's bring in ABC News Chief Washington Correspondent Jonathan Karl, who's hosting This Week Later this morning. John, good morning. Let's start with Ukraine and Russia. President Trump says he will know if a deal is possible in the next 2 weeks, but Russia is slow-walking these talks. So realistically, what options are on the table?
2 weeks. 2 weeks is a familiar time frame for President Trump. I'm not sure what changes in 2 weeks. The bottom line here, Mary, is that President Trump came out of that summit in Russia believing that Putin had agreed that he would meet one-on-one with Zelensky, believing that there was an agreement on security guarantees. And it seems that none of that is the case right now. The question now is, what will Trump do about it? He had threatened severe consequences if he couldn't get a ceasefire. Now, not only is he not getting a ceasefire, he's not even getting, at least it seems, anytime soon, a meeting, but entirely unclear whether he is ready to pull the trigger on more severe sanctions.
And of course, Russia continues to attack Ukraine as these talks continue. And another big story this week, of course, the FBI search on the home and office of former National Security Advisor John Bolton. It's part of an investigation into whether he collected or leaked sensitive national security information. But of course, there are those lingering questions about political retribution.
I mean, it is hard not to look at the context here. We don't know the underlying evidence, and it's important to point out, Mary, that they had to go not to one, but to two different federal judges to get the search warrant. One for the search of his Maryland home, another for the search of his Washington, D.C. office. So they had something to say probable cause. But the context here is that Bolton is right near the top of Donald Trump's enemies list. He has vowed retribution on those enemies. And here you have, a major FBI action targeting John Bolton. And of course, it is not the only one. There is a long list of Trump's real or perceived enemies that are facing either investigation or prosecution under this administration.
Lots to discuss coming up on This Week, John. Thanks. Sure. You'll be talking with former CIA Director General David Petraeus about the next steps in the Ukraine-Russia peace talks. Plus, Chris Christie and Sarah Isgur break down the FBI's searches of Bolton's home and office and the transcripts and audio from Ghislaine Maxwell's interview with the Justice Department.